Okay, so if you are joining me on this video, this is part 2 of my screened-in porch plant room tour. If you did not watch part 1, please go back and watch part 1 so you can see the start of this, and then you can be caught up with the rest of us. So I think the one plant that I didn't talk about in part 1 was this one here. I think this is a pothos. I'm not sure. Sometimes the pothos enjoy, and then the pothos, is it Manuel, something like that. I can't remember. I got so much on my mind. I cannot remember plant names ever. Anyways, this guy has been very stagnant since I bought him. I've had him probably about 2 to 3 years. The only thing he's ever done was lose leaves. He'll put out a new leaf and lose 2 leaves. So hopefully spending his summer outdoors, he'll be much happier, but we'll see. Then I mentioned my foxtail fern, and then this is a propagation from the mother fiddle leaf fig. Hi, Stormy. Hi, mamas. Are you a good girl? Maybe. This guy right here, he's actually a year old too. He is so big. I know that there is a video of me showing him. I'm trying to think when that might have been. So this is my Alocasia Regal Shield, and it's doing really well, like I said before. It is much smaller. I have this huge guy right here that I got from Lowe's in January, I think. I did a video of, I showed you how I treat plants when I bring them home from the store, cleaning the leaves, and then keeping them away from my other plant babies, just in case if there's any sort of pest issue going on in there. But anyways, so let's get back to this shelf. This is the Nanook, and if you watch the video where I got a bunch of free plants, this was one of them, and this is all that's left of this plant. I don't know what's going on or why, but I'm just leaving it and just letting it sit there. I had to repot it twice because it had so much mold in the soil, so I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I should have just let them throw it away. Here's another goldfish plant. And then we're getting to my favorite section, which is the Hoya section. I am obsessed with Hoyas right now. So here is oh my gosh, my Regal Shield leaves won't get out of the way. So here is my Hoya Crimson Princess? No. Hoya Crimson Princess. Here is my Hoya Hindu Rope. This guy is just kind of stagnant as far as growth. He's not doing much. He actually needs to be watered. If you see the leaves look like that, he needs water. He's thirsty. This is just, I don't know what kind of Hoya this is, but this little guy was super tiny. He's really starting to put on a lot of growth being outside. And then I've been fertilizing with the orchid spray. And so here is another Crimson Princess. I think that's what it's called. If not, I'll put it up on the screen. Here is my Hoya. Oh my gosh, I can't remember anything right now. What is this? I wanted this Hoya Macrophylla variegata. There you go. Boom. And he's putting out a lot of growth right now. I'm super impressed. This is a new leaf. There's another new leaf coming right there. He's got this whole new branch right there, and then new growth here, just everywhere. Here's my Obovata. It's doing amazing. This is a new leaf. It's got another new baby leaf coming out, new growth stems, new growth points. Back there, let me scooch around because this Regal Shield is just all up in my way. Ooh. Okay, so Obovata. Here is my Carrii. This stem right here has been growing for a few months, and I think it will hopefully actually start putting out on some new leaves. We shall see. But I mean, as long as it's growing, I'm happy with that. Super, super happy. So to keep on the Hoya train, let me show you this other one that I got. And I have another Hindu rope up here. I got this from Walmart for 13 bucks. And it is huge. It's in an 8-inch hanging planter. 13 bucks, guys. Now, you know, if you go on places like Etsy or anywhere else, an 8-inch planter that's this full is gonna run you like 50 bucks and up, probably. And 50 bucks, I'm thinking that's kind of low. I don't know. But it's super full. The top is full. See that? The top of it is so full. It looks amazing. And I skipped the Hoya too. Here's another one that I have hanging here. And this is a Crimson Queen right here. And I love this. It is so pretty. It's got a lot of new growth on it. And I'm hoping, I mean, I have it in indirect light right now, but I was hoping to, let me get this leaf, get some more pink variegation on it. The more sun, the more it'll get those little pinky leaves. So I was kind of hoping for that. But in the spot that it's in, it's pretty shaded, as you can see right here. But the light moves in this room all day long. So right now this area is getting full sun. Don't mind our recycle. This area is getting full sun pretty much, and then it just kind of gradually moves around to about here during the day, and then in the very early mornings this area is getting east facing sun. So yeah. So anyways, those are my Hoyas: Crimson Queen, Crimson Princess, Hindu, I don't know, Crimson Princess, Macrophylla variegata, Obovata, Carrii. Okay, now here is another pothos. This one is Marble Queen pothos. Pretty sure. I didn't realize how many pothos I have. Like, I don't know. Somehow they just seem so easy to collect. Right here is what is this? Peperomia incana. And the leaves on this are so soft. They are just so velvety and just, oh my gosh, I just love them so much. Here is a caladium that I started from bulb. Here is another oxalis, or oxalis, however you say it. Say it how you like to say it, how you'll remember it. Here is a Monstera addisoni narrow leaf. And what's up here? Oh, and I found this Peperomia Hope from Home Depot a couple weeks ago. And so I grabbed that, and I'm actually propagating some pieces. And then we have a propagation shelf above there. It has Peperomia Hope. It has some heartleaf philodendron. It has tractor seat plant, and it has some begonia up there. And I got all of that. Let's go this way. Jonesy, what are you doing? Jonesy? What are you doing? I think he's chasing a fly. Anyway, so we're almost done here. This table has a couple of things. We've got some seeds here. This is a canna seed. I actually broke it off, so I just brought it in here to see if it would dry out on its own. We have Calathea medallion. This guy came to my house looking beautiful, and this is what he looks like now. But he's a Calathea, so I expect nothing less. Here is another Calathea. I don't remember the exact variety, but he's not doing great either. No surprise there. This is my Monstera siltepecana, and I don't know, he's not doing as expected. He's lost one leaf so far since I've had him for like 2 months, and I just don't know exactly what he wants. I haven't quite figured him out yet, but I brought him outside here so he can get some humidity, because I did have him under a humidity dome inside, but I figured since outside is so humid, that might be just a better option for him. So I stuck him here where he'll get low to bright light. And then over here I have a rattlesnake calathea lancifolia. But yeah, that's this table. I've got some mango seeds growing here. These have already sprouted, and they've only been in this bag for about 4 days, 3 to 4 days, so that's crazy. Over here I've got some lantana seeds that I'm drying up. Over here is petunia, pink petunia seeds. I actually had to go through here because I left the green in there, and that kind of, if you leave the green, it'll molt. So I need to check that and see if those seeds are still viable in here. Here's the orchid spray that I use for my Hoyas to fertilize them. There is a lady on Instagram that I follow that swears by this, so I got it, and that's when I actually started seeing growth out of my Hoyas, is when I started fertilizing with this. You spray the leaves, spray everything but the flowers if your Hoya is in flower, and it helps. It really does. So yeah. Up here I have more propagations. So these are begonias. I had a begonia. This was all one pot, but then of course the begonia started to die, so I had to split it up, and I decided to stick it in water because it didn't have any fresh looking roots. So there's those guys, and this is where my fig cutting was before I potted it up. Then up here I've got another pothos. I believe this is Enjoy. This one is actually Enjoy, so let me show you. And I got this for $4.99 from Kroger, and I was super excited about that because I was eyeing these. They had a bunch of, like, you know, new ones in. They were $10, which isn't awful for a hanging basket, you know, this size. But then I turned the corner and I found this one for $4.99, and he had a couple of dead leaves, but I cleaned him out really good, watered him, fertilized him, and now he's just in this room hanging up. And I keep him up here to kind of keep him, you know, quarantined away from everything else. So let me back up and show you guys how it looks. So he's hanging back there, and then I'll just give a once around the room. My Hoya hanging up there, Regal Shields, Monstera, Foxtail Ferns, and my Foxtail is going to come in this fall. All of these plants in here are coming in the house. My other Hoya, everything on the ledge. Lots of seeds growing. I love starting plants by seed. I don't know why. It takes forever sometimes, but like with the cactus, like I'm not expecting much out of those for a long time, if they even, you know, sprout. And I never even mentioned that I have a neon pothos up here. He's gorgeous, just hanging. And he was actually out last summer too, and he did really well. Put out a lot of growth. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tour. If you have any questions about any of the plants that I have in this room, any care tips that you want to know, just leave them in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video.